It's the Community Ties Program with Alex Mikas on Tiger Country 97.5 WTGR.
All right, back at it as we are got a Wednesday edition of Community Ties, and yesterday we had some Greenville Wave Airs on the program, and this musical themed week on Community Ties continues with Main Street Greenville. Although Amber Garrett, at least I don't know, is a very talented artist. Maybe you are, and I just
No, I'm not a musical artist.
But you brought some friends today, Amber.
I did. I'm thrilled to have Higgins-Madewell here with me today, and they're going to be joining us on Lunch on the Lawn.
And this is, correct me if I'm wrong, the last Lunch on the Lawn series?
It is. We have 3 each year, June, July, and August, so this is our last one with the library.
Boy, I tell you, for June and July, it's been pretty nice.
It was. We've been very lucky, and we're keeping our fingers crossed for
no
Friday.
Rain. No rain.
So today we do have the dynamic duo that is Higgins and Madewell. And just, I guess, before we get started, a little bit of background about who you are and sort of what music you provide.
Aaron and I have been playing together, since 2006. We're an acoustic duo. Kind of our tagline on how we describe our music is hippie country that rocks, because it's a combination of, kind of country roots and blues and some classic rock in there as well. So, we got a couple CDs out and just enjoy what we do and play quite a bit in this area. And
hippie music that rocks.
Hippie
country music that rocks. I like all that.
Yeah.
Now you mentioned Aaron, but you are
Jeff Madewell.
Okay, Jeff. All right, there we go. So and then Aaron, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Sure.
And you got to be excited for Friday.
I'm really excited. I'm really excited that the weather's been, nice and cool. A few years ago we had a lot of shows outside, and it seemed to be 95 degrees every time we played. And at the time I was 7 months pregnant, so that was no fun at all.
Oh my gosh!
I'm really enjoying the weather this year.
Wow!
And I'm looking forward to Lunch on the Lawn, because it's one of those things where you can bring your kids and have a good time. It's not just a lot of times we play places where it's 21 and up. So I've got a lot of friends that are looking forward to bringing out their kids and having lunch and just enjoying a good time.
Yeah, it is always a fun event, and looking forward to Friday at Greenville Library. Right on the lawn there is great food and some wonderful music. Amber, food this go around, because I know sort of you divvy up things among some area businesses and catering that meal.
Yeah, this is actually a Greenville Public Library event. We're really sorry that Deb Cameron couldn't be here, and they've asked Main Street Greenville to partner with them. This is the 3rd year, and so the Friends of the Library started the event, and then it continued to grow, and so the Greenville Public Library took that on. But the library actually books the music, and then Main Street Greenville finds a downtown business that will provide the lunch. And it is a fundraiser, and $1 from each lunch then comes to our organization. And the lovely Romer's Catering and Entertainment Facilities is going to be providing the lunch. We're very excited. They're going to have a quarter barbecue chicken, potato salad, fresh fruit cup, and a bottled water for $7. And then, like I said, $1 from each lunch comes to our organization.
And for folks that might not be familiar with Lunch on the Lawn, it's a really nice setting.
It is.
And it's extremely easy.
Yeah.
And folks can just come by, get their meal, and enjoy the nice scene that is the Greenville Public Library lawn, and then and music.
Right. And we do provide some tables and chairs, but, it is modest seatings available. So if you do plan on coming, feel free to bring a blanket, make it a picnic with your kids. It's a lot of fun, or lawn chairs would be fine too.
Amber, I don't know if you can answer this question. This might be a question that I have for you, because you mentioned Greenville Public Library sort of sets up the music. But how did we get associated with Lunch on the Lawn and get things set up for this performance set for Friday?
Deb got a hold of our booking agent.
Okay.
And she had had heard of us before, and we've played like at Poultry Days for 5 or 6 years, and some other things, and in this area. So it just kind of perfect alignment of planets, and we were able to do it, and so yeah, look forward to it.
And then, for instance, talking about your group, I know I always see your name come up? I don't know if it's online or in news stories, but it seems you guys are very active in the community in performing. Do you kind of sort of keep it to Western Ohio, or do you go out and travel with your music?
We go out if, if we have time. One of the things that happens, it seems like every year in January, we start getting all these calls and we get booked, and before you know it, it's like, August, September, we're booking into, 6-8 months in advance. But if the, if the time's there, if the dates are open, we'll go wherever. I mean, we've got the means to do it. So this is all Jeff and I do for a living. So that makes it nice. That way we are available to do some traveling and stuff. In a few weeks, we've got a show in, is it Galena? Is that where it's at?
Yes.
In Mud Flats. We've got a few shows coming up in Union City, Indiana. So we're making the footprint a little bit bigger, but for the most part, we kind of stay dedicated to northern Miami Valley area. Everybody up here treats us really good. So
well, good. As happy to have you on the show this morning, and talking about Friday in downtown Greenville. Amber, there's going to be a lot of music on hand.
There is, yeah. First Friday is live music sponsored by Bach to Rock this Friday, and it's from 6 to 9, and we encourage everyone to come downtown and do some shopping from 6 to 7, and the music performances will be from 7 to 9 then.
Okay, great. As First Friday set for this Friday, that being August 1st, and it all gets started, lunch on the lawn. And Amber, that's 11:30 to 1?
Yes, the lunches will start to be served at 11:30. The music will begin at 11:45, and it will wrap up at 1 o'clock.
All right, some great stuff. As we're having fun today on a Wednesday edition of Community Ties. We're going to take a short break. We'll have more as Main Street Greenville in the spotlight for this last Wednesday in July. You're listening to Tiger Country.
The Community Ties program continues with Alex Mikus on Tiger Country 97.5 WTGR.
I know where this life comes from, and I raise my hands to the sky, thankful every day for helping me get by, never caused no problems. I leave well enough alone, no love for money, I'd rather give you all I own. Give me a fire, a few family and friends, a full moon and a million stars, and a night that never ends, 'cause I'm like a stone, skipping across a quiet lake, bouncing here and there, I'm always leaving my own wake, might sink to bottom, but that's a chance I'm gonna take, just trying to make it to the other side, I'm like a stone.
Tiger Country 97.5 WTGR is a little preview there. It's Higgins-Madewell behind us. And Like a Stone, the name of that song. And joining us on Community Ties today, Amber Garrett with Main Street Greenville, and also Higgins-Madewell. We're really excited to have them on the show. They're going to be performing live at Lunch on the Lawn. It'll be the last one for the summer on August 1st, that being this Friday, Greenville Public Library, as 11:30 to 1. You get a nice meal from Romer's Catering, and then you get to hear the beautiful sounds of Higgins-Madewell as they have joined us here today. And you guys have a busy Friday going on, because not only are you performing in Greenville, but that night you're in Troy?
Yep, we're on the square in Troy that night at 7:30. So Friday's a double header, I guess.
and so for our friends over in Miami County, a chance for them to listen to you on Friday night. What time is that going to get going?
It's at 7:30, and I don't know. I don't think there's an admission. I think you just bring
come on down.
No, yep, just bring your lawn chair and come on down and listen.
And then you're in Pickwell on Saturday?
Yep, we're at Mulligan's on Saturday from 8 to 12. So it's a busy weekend for us.
And we just played Like a Stone. You guys brought some CDs.
Uh-huh.
Appreciate that. Can folks check out your music or find out more details online? Or
They sure can. They can buy our CDs at our website. It's Higgins-Madewell.com. They're also available on CD Baby, and you can download any of them on iTunes and Rhapsody. So
Awesome.
And we're also on Facebook.
yeah,
Facebook. Higgins-Madewell, just type it in.
Yep, if you just do a search for Higgins-Madewell on Facebook.
All right, so there you go. Amber, it has been a busy month for you. July.
Yes.
My goodness.
I know.
Well, I guess first we'll start with sidewalk sales.
Yes.
Last week, I thought they had to go well.
They did.
It
Was
was
packed downtown.
It was booming downtown.
It was so exciting to see everybody and lots of visitors coming in from out of town. KitchenAid seemed to have a wonderful sales at the retail center. Downtown it was so fun to see everybody.
I did the morning show last week, and I cruised down Broadway around 5:30 in the morning.
There was a line.
And those ladies.
They are
God bless 'em.
serious. It's funny because I am not someone who cooks, and it's so great to see though all these people coming out supporting this business. One of our downtown businesses like that, and not only do they come and support KitchenAid, but then they also spend typically the afternoon shopping downtown. So it's a great thing to see. It's a fun tradition, and we're thrilled to have it continue downtown.
Total dedication, and what's interesting is KitchenAid. Right there is sort of the centerpiece almost of Broadway.
They're a landmark downtown.
And
sure.
you are going to be right next door.
We are. I'm very thrilled. We are, at this time we share a space with the Darke County Visitors Bureau now in the Palace Building. And as much as we love that space, both of our organizations felt we needed to be a little more visible and available to the public. So what better spot for both of us to welcome people to Darke County than right next to KitchenAid Experience Retail Center, which brings in busloads of people on a regular basis, from all over. And so we'll be right next to them. New space. It's being renovated. And we will be packing our things, all of our final things, tomorrow morning and putting them on a trailer. And we will be actually moving into the new space on Monday. So very excited. We won't be able to have like an open house probably until the beginning of September, just because we have to get things, obviously moved in and organized and get things ready. So, but we're very, very excited.
So we got a First Friday event on
Yes.
Friday, and you're moving.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
it's a busy time for Main Street
It
Greenville.
is, but it's fun.
A very exciting time, though, and we look forward to having Deanna York come on the show next week
Great.
with the Visitors Bureau. And that'll be nice to sort of have you there right downtown as we look forward and learn more about that development. All right, let's go back to First Friday for this week is Lunch on the Lawn. And again, Higgins-Madewell going to be performing. As before I let you go, because we're sort of running out of time, anything that the two of you might want to throw out there about your music or about ways of trying to maybe continue to grow? If folks are looking to maybe find somebody for entertainment purposes. You mentioned you do a lot of shows. That just maybe contact you via the web?
Yep, via the web. The website, is it bookings at Higgins-Madewell.com is our email address to get a hold of us if you're interested in doing any live music. Jeff and I are going to start working on a third CD, hopefully in the next few months here. So you can always get on the website or Facebook, see our schedule. Just, come up to us at shows and say hi and, grab a schedule from any of those websites. We have a merchandise table at our shows too. So there's all kinds of ways to get a hold of us and listen to our music.
And some of that stuff might be out on Friday afternoon?
Absolutely.
Sure.
We'll have a table out Friday afternoon and have everything from can koozies to keychains and schedules and CDs and you name it, we probably have it.
Awesome. And again, that's going to be Lunch on the Lawn with Higgins-Madewell this Friday, part of Lunch on the Lawn with Greenville Public Library, Main Street Greenville, Romer's Catering going to be providing the food. Amber, I know there's so much more we could probably discuss. I know we got Farmers Market still taking place.
Yep, Farmers Market still happens until the middle of October. Lots of produce is now arriving at the market. corn I saw last week. I mean, it's all rolling in. So as soon as it was ready to harvest, we now have it. So I encourage everybody to stop in. It's 9 to 1 every Saturday in front of the courthouse.
And how's your website going?
It's going. Well, we're updating our logo with the move in the new space. We're getting a new logo, so I don't want to reveal the new website until we get the new logo approved. So all kinds of changes are happening. It's all great, but it's just taking a little bit of time. But we appreciate everybody bearing with us, and I'm excited for the website. It's going to look great and be a wonderful tool for us to communicate with everybody.
And for folks trying to find out more information about Main Street Greenville and some other downtown initiatives, your website and going through that process, but you're really active on Facebook.
Very active on Facebook. We post many updates. We create events for every single thing that we have. We also are on Instagram. You can contact the office at any time. Call us, leave a message if I'm not there, and I can always get back to you. But, lots of great things are happening, and we can't wait to see everybody downtown.
Anything else you'd like to throw out there?
Just wanted to remind people on Friday night, support local restaurants downtown. Stop in. There's many different places you can grab a bite to eat. I do want to put out a note that Montage will not be open late because they have a private event, unfortunately, on First Friday. Aaron promises me that will be back on the schedule for September 1st Friday. But so they have this private event on this First Friday, but there are many other locations downtown to eat, and we encourage everyone to do that prior to the music at 7 o'clock. So.
Awesome. Amber, always love having you on the show.
Thank you
Thanks
so
a lot.
much.
And Jeff, Aaron, it was great having you on the program, and good luck for the weekend.
All right.
Thanks so
Thank
much.
you.
Thanks for having us. We got to say hi to two of our biggest fans up here in Greenville that come to see us all the time, Craig and Crystal. They're our best buddies. So.
All right, Craig and Crystal. Thanks for listening.
They're also volunteers for Main Street Greenville.
Oh, well, then they're big-time winners.
They are.
All right, good stuff. As Higgins-Madewell going to be performing on Friday, part of the Lunch on the Lawn at 11:30 to 1, and it's going to be catered by Romer's Catering. Always a wonderful event. 11:30 at the time. We're back at it tomorrow with the United Way as Stuff a Bus taking place on Friday, and we'll find out more details on that. So we have Lauren Henry on the show for Thursday. Up next, your Midday Farm Show.